Hi guys! Welcome to our tutorial class. We will now talk about the number system. Okay, a number system is a mathematical object used to count, label, and measure. Over the years, the numbers definition has been extended. That includes now the zero, the negative, the rational, the irrational, the real numbers, and even the complex numbers. Under the number system is the complex number. Then under the complex number are the real numbers and the imaginary numbers. Under the real numbers are the rational numbers and the irrational numbers. Under the rational numbers are the integers, and under the irrational numbers are the fraction. Under the integers are the whole numbers. Under the fraction is the integer, and under the whole numbers is the natural numbers. Now, let's define what is complex.
Okay, now, let's proceed to complex number. Complex number is a number which is expressed in the form of A plus BI, where A and B are the real numbers and Ri is our imaginary number. Complex number. Square root of 81 is equal to 9. So the standard form of a complex number is square root of negative 81 is equal to square root of negative 1 times the square root of negative 81. So we just bring down the imaginary number or I times 81. So the final result is 9I or
Now let's move to real numbers. Real numbers is composed of negative numbers. Here, the negative numbers, the zero, and our positive numbers. It can be 3 all over 2. In written and a mixed number is 1 and 1 half is 2 times 1 is 2. Then plus 1 is 3. Then copy the denominator, so 3 all over 2. Then the more example is number 5. This. Then 5 and a half. It is a rational number?
Yes.
Yes. A rational number is any real numbers that cannot be expressed as a ratio of integers, but it can be expressed in decimal form. And this also means that a rational number cannot be represented as a simple fraction. For example, square root of 6 is equal to 12.4494 and square root of 12 is equal to 3.4641. Let's move to integers. Integers are like whole numbers, but they also include negative numbers. But still no fractions allowed. So integers can be negative, negative 1, negative 2. Bakit naman to? Na? Wala pa kami naman, nasa mani. Nagpapami pa mo ba? Human na naman ni karon kay integers can can be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Positive negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Also 0. We can put that all together like this. Bracket, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bracket. So, that's integer.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the counting numbers, and 5 and 49 and 980 are the whole numbers.
Let's proceed to the natural numbers. Natural numbers can mean either counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Then whole numbers to 0, 1, 2, 3, and depending on the subjects. Then the whole number from 1, 2, 3, or so on, or from 0, And now let's proceed to a fraction. Fraction word from the word fractus, a Latin word which means broken. This is represented by a whole, or more generally, a number of equal parts. When spoken in everyday English, a fraction describes how many parts of a certain size there are. For example, 1/2. In a 1/2, 1/2 means 2 equal sides. The 1 and the 1, 1/2. Then the 1/4. For example, this 1/4. 1 in a 4. So meaning 1/4.